Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back to Varagist HQ. There have been a lot happening in the grad ecosystem lately. We are going to be addressing a lot of issues here today and provide a solution, that is where are we going to, trying to clarify where we are going to and what is going to be our expectation for this week. We are going to be discussing in all of this. We know there are a lot of us here. What we just want to be hearing is the disbursement is happening. The disbursement is happening, and most of all this thing has been putting us into a very tight corner. That when we listen to a lot of other updates from elsewhere, and another update now comes that happens to counter the other one, it disorganizes our systems. I understand. And this is the reason why I keep saying that whatever information that is being given here, if I have not confirmed it from either Reverend Madam Ngozi or Reverend Elibo or Pastor Donald Obasukuri, I can't be rest assured of that information, because there are a lot of people that will just come out to cook up something for you. Now, last week here, I think on Saturday, I dropped in this platform that according to the information I got from one of my sources, it stated that the CBN, that they have finished the rectification of some 40 ghost accounts. That is some ghost accounts that are having issues, that they have finished rectifying those accounts. That, as a matter of fact, that the CBN governor took it upon himself to make sure he did that correction and did all the signing, and also transmit those documents to the IMF and the World Bank. This information was dropped on Friday. And you know that before Friday, we'll be hearing of the issue of the stakeholders have received disbursement. Now, when I look at that information, when I got that on Saturday, because they released that information on Friday, which was public holiday, and the CBN governor took it upon himself to work on that public holiday to make sure that all these things is rectified, just purposely to satisfy the stakeholders. From there, I knew that something is happening. Possibly these people have not received disbursement. It's just that I don't want to say it, because by the time I say it here, a lot of people will be disorganized with you, be like, you're carrying bad news. Because we tend to so much love what is trending, it's happening now than the reality. So when I posted it, some people said, where did you get your information? What is the source of your information? What is this? Before Madam Ngozi now dropped the bombshell, saying that no stakeholders have received disbursement. That was what she now dropped after that. Now, if we look at it, people were shouting. We posted it here. We give God the glory because they've received disbursement. We posted it. Everybody was circulating it. But the thing is this. When this information came, I was a kind of lean back, like something is not right here. People are saying they have received disbursement, but an information just came that they are still trying to rectify some some ghost account that have issues. Now, if this account is not done with, do you think the stakeholders will receive disbursement? Because they have to rectify those issues so that they will receive fund and disburse immediately to every account. This is where issue comes in. And I used to say one thing. You see, Madam Ngozi might be giving us some kind of information that gives us headache. But I think she can still be leaned on, because she gives you the information the way it is without adding any sugar to it. I keep saying it, she's still a lesser devil. Now tell me, among all the people that have been saying that the stakeholders have received disbursement, up to now they've not disbursed, or have they disbursed? If they have gotten that money, how many hours are they supposed to hold the money in their bank account before they can disburse to the facilitators, to the NGOs and co that will carry out the disbursement to the general house? How many hours are they supposed to hold it? I don't think it's supposed to be more than 48 hours or 72 hours. In that regard, let's listen to what Reverend Elibo say about it. And also, what is our expectation for this week? According to the information now is that by the special grace of God, the stakeholders are going to be receiving disbursement this week. And by the time they receive disbursement, it will take more than 48 hours or 72 hours before they make disbursement happen. Please pay attention to Pastor Reverend Elibo, how he analyzed it. I'm just going to play a brief of it for you so that you understand where I am going to and what we are expecting this week. Please pay attention to Reverend Elibo. I'll be right back right away.
If Mama Ngozi told us that they are going to pay stakeholders this week, take note of this statement. If they pay, then let us assume they start today. Let us assume they start today. The disbursement start to the stakeholder today. Before, when once the money leaves the CBN to stakeholders account and they are giving permission for disbursement, they are not just giving the money and say, go and disburse. There is a time frame that will be given to them, say between 48 hours or 72 hours, make sure you disburse to the people that subscribe through you. If they are giving 72 hours to make sure they disburse to the people that subscribe through them, Tuesday, let us assume they receive Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then within those 3 days, and they start disbursing also to those of us who are facilitators. And immediately some of us received the money within the, let's say, Thursday, Friday. For me, for instance, it will not take me 2 days. I'll be able to disburse it within the same day or the following day we are giving to. As they give them 72 hours, that's how they will give us 72 hours too, or 48 hours to disburse. Why are you now panicking? If that be the case, that means everybody is inclusive with this disbursement that will take place this week. And none of the stakeholders will want to keep the money in their own treasury, hold it there. There is none of the stakeholders will want to hold the money. Doing what now? If the money disbursed to the stakeholder, then it has gotten to you. Why are you worried and troubled and fearful? And I beg, I want to encourage all of us, please relax your mind. Just pray that this week they will disburse to the stakeholders. If they disburse to the stakeholders, invariably they are disbursed to all of us. That's how it is.
Now you've heard him. That disbursement to stakeholders by the special grace of God is going to be happening this week based on Madam Ngozi's words, which I'm going to be showing you where Madam Ngozi said it so that tomorrow she will not say she didn't say so. I'm going to be showing that to you too. According to Reverend Elibo now, by the time the stakeholders have been disbursed to, CBN will mandate them to make sure they disburse within 48 to 72 hours, which is within 2 days to 3 days. That disbursement will happen, which simply shows that there is still every possibility that even you yourself, as a subscriber, you receive disbursement this week. Because if, for instance, like the example he gave, if, for instance, the stakeholders were being disbursed to like on Monday, it will take them within Tuesday to Wednesday to make sure they disburse this fund. They will be mandated to disburse within 3 days or 2 to 3 days, which possibly you might receive your own disbursement even this week. So everything is certain. Everything is just on course. And according to the information I also gathered now is they have been calling on some NGOs to come, that's NGO head to come to Abuja. We don't know the reason why yet. It has not been made public. But I think some NGOs have started moving to Abuja. That is the information I received now. They've started calling on them to come. But this thing is still done under G. We will still know the outcome of their going to Abuja. All these things will soon be glaring to us. Now, what is the promise for this week? I'm still saying it, is that the stakeholders are going to be receiving disbursement unfailingly this week. That we should pray. That is what Madam Ngozi said. Listen to her voice note. I'll be right back.
My people, please, let us continue to believe God that this week stakeholder will collect money. That's the only thing I will tell you. If stakeholder collect money, we are good to go. And if Val say stakeholder have collected, tell him to mention the name of that stakeholder. Let me promise you something, my people. Any day stakeholder collect money, that day I will mention the name of Moga. You people will hear his name for the first time that day, because I will praise God with his name.
Now you've heard Madam Ngozi saying it too, that this week, by the special grace of God, the stakeholders are going to be receiving disbursement. But in her usual style, be praying, keep praying. And we know that the way it looks now, the way everything is, if Madam Ngozi did not give you information about what is happening in the inner caucus, in the stakeholders, don't take every information you're hearing out there to be 100% guaranteed, because it's like her information always override the whole entire information that is coming. That is why I said, no matter how you might put her information is still more superior than a lot of other information we are getting out there. And let's be honest with ourselves, these people are trying. The likes of Reverend Libo, Pastor Donald Obasiokuri, Madam Ngozi, these people are trying. Let's be honest with ourselves, no matter how we might put it. They have their flops, they have their mistakes. We all do. We all have our mistakes. But let's be honest with ourselves. If Adib these people are not even giving us information, tell me, how many times have Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation come out to give us information about what is happening? They've been so silent. They don't even give information. The only thing they do is to come out and debunk. That simply means each and every one of us would have been kept in the dark, not knowing anything that is going on in the grant ecosystem. But the reason why we are still getting some information of what is happening in the grant ecosystem is because of these people. People like the likes of Reverend Elibo, Pastor Donald Obasiokuri, Madam Ngozi, Ambassador Zita, and Amaka Ize, something like that. These are the people that are giving us information now, and I think Mr. Chris. These are the people that are giving us information now. But the thing is, we should know is, informations are more superior than each other. If Madam Ngozi gives you any information, just know that is how it is, no matter what you choose to believe. That's how it is. So she will not come and give you information to suit you or to please you. No, she will give you the information the way she received it, and she will give it to you like that. And if you like, you take it. If you don't like, you leave it. So please, let's just remain calm. We believe that by the special grace of God, with all the information now, this week might deliver positively by the special grace of God. So all fingers crossed, we are expecting. According to Madam Amaka, this is what she said, that she waits to get an answer before she can say anything, that she doesn't just talk like that. Maybe just give you information just because she wants to give information. This is what she said. Listen to her.
Yesterday, a lot happened. Many people called me, a lot of chat, a lot of things. Come out and say something. Come out and do this. I told some people, I cannot come out and say what I don't know. I cannot come out and say what I cannot be able to defend at last. So some people called me, I would tell them to calm down. God is still at work. I console some people, I advise some people that if you don't want to read anything again, anything like update, off your phone and go and sleep. Don't give yourself BP. That was my question throughout yesterday, because I have no answer to give. But today, by the grace of God, God is giving us victory. God has given us victory over our expectation. This week we have entered. We started counting our weeks yesterday. God is taking us to our next level. This week, we will hear the sound of joy.
So, in nutshell, by the special grace of God, this week is going to deliver. Let's just be praying, just like we used to do. We have been praying. I will keep praying till we receive the disbursement finally. So, all fingers crossed. we look forward to this week to deliver. Like I said, some NGOs have they started calling some NGO head from Abuja to come down. Possibly they have something they want to do, the other signing or receiving disbursement. Let's just hope for the better. God will see each and every one of us through. And that is my prayer. This is Viral Gist HQ. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do us a favor to subscribe and click on the notification bell for more updates. Thank you and remain blessed. We'll be right back with more.